everyone. My name is Minh Thi. I am the MakeSense coordinator in Vietnam. Today I'm making this video to introduce you about myself and a new beginning farewell fashion drive. So first, let me tell you about MakeSense. MakeSense is a global platform for social entrepreneurship all over the world. It started in France in about 2014, and now it's developing more than 80 countries all over the world. In Asia, MakeSense already in Philippines, in India, in Phnom Penh, and in Vietnam. I just started it about 1 year. Before that, I am developed the food security drive in Vietnam, which connect the organic farmers, the food entrepreneurs together into one platform. And by that connection, people raise awareness about organic food, raise awareness about the problem inside the food system. And step by step, we have social enterprise to design a more sustainable food system for all. So at this moment, MakeSense Vietnam want to follow the trends of the world into the farewell fashions, because as you know, the fashion industry is the second polluting industry beside the food industry all over the world. So by these trends, I want to connect with the fashion enterprise to more conscious consumer. Yeah, so I would love to know all of you, meet you, and work together for the Fashion Revolution Week. So let me talk about our mission. We raise awareness about slow fashion consume. We inspire people and show their way to consume fashion. We have 3 main tracks to focus on: data, production, processing, and material. We connected the working condition, the social enterprise that have the weaver, the local artisan with better profits and with better condition, working conditions, such as Isfaisto, Lezu, and Linda Mai Phung, and a lot of fashion entrepreneurs. They have been the local artisan to praise and to be paid in right value. And the third track we want to focus is about the conscious consumption, because in Vietnam there's with the young people, they tend to buy a lot, but they actually don't know where the clothes come from, how the clothes are made up. So by this end, we hope we can attract the conscious consumer to know their weaver, to know their tailor, local tailor, and to know more about ethical fashion. This is a global movement. It's happening in Beirut, London, Manila, Mexico, Paris, and in Vietnam too. So who we want to reach? We want to reach the social enterprise that working on ethical fashions, farewell fashions. We want to reach the fashion companies, whether they are interested and want to change into the ethical fashion, or maybe they can become a sponsor for our events. We want to reach the blogger, journalists, who can share, can write, and can talk about us, about the story behind our clothes. And that's the way to help us to get ethical fashion into the next things. The most important is we want to reach the fashion designer, the maker, who can share their skill to be useful in the fashion textile industry. I know there's a lot of social enterprise. They want to cooperate to work with the local artisans. So local artisan and the younger designers. So in the near future, not only we can consume the ethical fashion, but we can wear an ethnic design with more than trend. So that's my thoughts about it. And last but not least, we want to focus on the curious customer. The curious customer can become the conscious consumer. Once they can share the points of view about the ethical fashion, they can have the community to show their challenge, or they can be there 5 hours more watch the product made by the ethical fashions, and they can buy this at home, and they can feel it, and maybe they can change. So in Vietnam, what I have done so far and who I met to develop the fashion fairwear fashion drive. So I started it about just 2 months ago. I make a database of fashion entrepreneurs in Vietnam, and I add all of them into a group called Open Organic. But soon I think I will make another new group, so maybe called about fairwear fashion drive or creative fairwear fashion drive, because I saw the need, a gap that we need to connect with ethical fashion entrepreneurs together. So I hope you can help me with that. And I also visited some fashion enterprises such as Ifai Store, Lezu, and I do a short interview with the founder to define what are they doing, what so unique they want to bring about to the ethical fashion industry and to Vietnam. And most of all, I'd like to know what is the more challenges they are facing in developing the ethical fashions in their business in Vietnam. And at this moment, I make a plan and to connect the talent people for the Fairwear Fashion Week, and step by step we can build up the creative Fairwear fashion drive in Vietnam. Yeah, and I can and right now I will say you about my meetup with Natalie. She is taking charge of the fashion revolution in Vietnam, and I met with Ifai Store, Bernard and Lou, the founder of Ifai Store. I met the Ophelie, she is the founder of Lizu. Yeah, so at this moment I talked with Natalie, and Natalie introduced me to her close friend Phước. They can help us together to organize the Fairwear Fashion Week. And with the Natalie's idea, she like to screening the film called the screening. What's the name of the films, Natalie? Can you remind me in the comment below? And next step, we can do the workshop, like the creative workshop. Yes, creative workshop, so that her students, because Natalie also studies in Hoa Sen University, so her students can come and can design something by their own. Yeah. And in the fashion week, we can do as a market fair to demonstrate all the goods from the fashions. People can be there and buy something good for themselves or for their families, and they can join in the workshop. Yeah. And so yes, that's the Natalie ideas, but I think that she has a more creative idea. So feel free to share your idea. And Ifai Store can be part with us in this journey. So Bernard had an idea to make a handmade leather workshop for ones who want to do for themselves leather products. He can bring about one of his artisans there, and this is a paid workshop. But it's not so expensive. But I believe that by doing the handmade leather, products and talk with each type of artisans. This is the way. This is the good way for someone in the workshop. They can know their bags, they can know their shoes, they can know their hats, how made from, and you know they can have their favorite tailor. And and I meet Ophelie. She's from Lezu. Lezu is a e-commerce website to sell the ethnic design clothes. And Lezu has a common right now has a challenge to find the organic or ethical fabrics, ethnic textile in Vietnam, so that she can design the goods. She can design clothes and share it in her network. Yeah, and I think me myself, I'm good at event design, and I can take care of problem solving workshop. And I would like to do the workshop called MKS room, and that's the workshop. We can talk about what is fair wear fashions, what it can help us to protect our planet, and then with a more focused problem solving workshop called Hold Up. We can think about the idea to help the fashion entrepreneurs. So right now at this moment I have choose to hold up potentially to do one thing from its five store. Their challenge is how to develop business in Vietnam, and one is from Lezu, how to find the ethical fabric in Vietnam. So I hopefully we can gather together, do workshop together, and help them build them solution to pass over the challenge. But besides that, this is not just about me to take care on the task or to do all the work. This kind of events is the event for people and by people. So therefore, feel free to take part in the workshop, and you can also be the event facilitator. And don't worry, that is not too much work, because I'm be here with you, and I can work together with you. I can help you to do a successful event. So yes, nice to meet you, and I hope we can meet soon together and to prepare for the Fair Wear Fashion Week in April. Thank you. Bye.